Okay, welcome back. In this next screencast, what we're going to do is set up the website within IIS that is going to be used by OP SmartDesk. So the first thing we need to do is to go up to Tools from the Server Manager dashboard and select IIS. This will open up the IIS administrator and allow us to set up what we need to. First things first is to go to application pools. So within here what we need to do is to add a new application pool. We're going to call this the OPSD app underscore pool. You can name it whatever you wish to. This just makes sense to identify it to OPSD. The .NET version needs to be version 2. The pipeline mode needs to be integrated, and we can click OK at this point. So now what we have here is that application pool setup. Now we need to, with this application pool highlighted, we need to click on Advanced Settings. The application pool identity needs to be changed to the local system, and then we click OK, and we click OK. So that's that. Next, what we need to do is to go to the local C drive, and we need to go into the inetpub folder, and we need to go to www-root. We need to create a folder in there called OPSD. Now you should have already logged on to your customer account where you can download the OPSD files, which will be in the zip format. If you extract that, you would then be left with this particular folder here. If you go into that folder, there is an OPSD folder, and if you go into there, you have all of the actual files available for SmartDesk. If we copy those into the folder we just created within the inetpub folder, paste those in there. That's it. And then what we want to do is to simply rename the web config file down the bottom here. Take the -sample bit off and say yes. And if we open that with something like Notepad, we want to change this FR key here to true. So it basically identifies that this is a new installation and we're running it for the first time. So if we save that and we close that and we close that. So now if we go back to the IIS manager and go to websites, what we can do is if this is going to be the only website that's running on this server, then it's okay to use the default website. I'd recommend that we go down to advanced settings at this point and change the physical path so that it points at the OPSD folder. So C, inetpub, www-root, OPSD. And we click OK on that, and we click OK on that. That way when we then look at this, we see the OPSD folders there. The only other thing that we need to do is to change the permissions on this folder. So if we go to Edit Permissions up here, go to Security, let's click on Edit. What we want to do is to add, if we go to Locations, select the server itself, type IUser, check that, and then give that user full control on this folder. That will set the permissions up for us. That's it. That's all that needs to be done. In the next screencast, we will go through the actual installing of OP SmartDesk, creating the database, and then logging in for the first time. So we look forward to seeing you in that screencast.